Okay, over the weekend, I've learned you're never too busy to spend time with God.
I learned that spending time with God is important for your relationship with Him.
I've learned that every prayer means something to God, and that you try to trust in God more.
I've learned time with God, not to put it as a last resort. Sort of before my exam, I have to be like, God, need help, need help. Spend time at home and say each day, just take an hour or take even just 5 minutes before I go to sleep and think, you know what, God, I need help with this, I need help with that. And I think if I spend more time with God, I'll be more positive.
This weekend I've kind of discovered that prayer. Before the weekend I kind of thought that prayer was like it had to be secluded in your own space, but now I've kind of discovered that you can pray in any way you want. That you can be in any situation, like you can climb a mountain, you can go swimming in a river, you can do whatever you want, and it's almost good to do that sometimes. So yeah, that's one of the things I've discovered this weekend.
This weekend I've learned that spending time with God's really important. He values our prayers, and he values time when we do take to speak to him. So we've got to remember to just take a little bit of time out, but we don't have to feel guilty if we don't take it out, if we don't take time out. And it's important that whatever time we do take out, we just make sure it's special, and that we're not seeing it as a chore, we're seeing it as something we want to do, we need to do.
I learned that it's important, because if you don't, then you can stray away from God and stuff like that. But you shouldn't feel too guilty if you forget to do it once or twice, and you shouldn't punish yourself.
What I've learned about God in this past couple of days is that He always has time to talk to you.
This weekend I've learned that it's important to, if you want to have a good relationship with God, you've got to keep speaking to Him. But if you can't do that for some reason, if you're just knackered, you don't have to feel guilty about that, and you can just pick it up the next day.
Well, actually, just before I came on this weekend, I had someone suggested to me that because I really like reading, that I should instead of starting my quiet time with reading, I should do reading as the last bit, and I should start with just coming to God and saying, you know, God, here I am, and I'm here for you, God, and then after I've kind of done that, and then kind of go into my prayers for people and stuff, and then come with that attitude to my reading of the Bible, and so I've done that before the weekend, but I've actually been just starting doing that during the weekend, and it's actually been really good. So if you're a reading kind of person, that's my advice to you, because that's what I've learned, and that's quite useful.
Well, I've learned that it is not sufficient for us just to sort of, go along to church, go along to youth group to sort of help develop our relationship with God. We need to sort of take the time out ourselves. It's our responsibility to take some time out ourselves to try and develop that relationship, spend some time sort of, giving Him some chat, reading our Bible, learning more and more about Him. I've also learned a lot about practical bits and pieces I can do. That was what the session was about today, practical sort of tips and ideas for how to fit someone.
That's great.
Timing with God can be anything, anywhere, as long as it's between you and God will let you know what you need to do.
Hello. I learned 2 things this weekend. A, West Hill Youth Group are awesome. Did you know that? And B, Duncan Vickers used to do ballet, which was exciting for me to learn. And I guess seriously, I'm always amazed that God can take a bunch of young people who typically get excited about, perfectly fine things like computer games and, clothes and music and all the stuff that I'm excited about. But on a weekend away, God can do some really exciting things in the lives of young people, and I think it's an awesome thing, and I'm grateful for having been here. Thanks.
I think the thing that's been really good for me is Martin speaking about different types of ways that we can worship God and also pray to Him. It doesn't need to be conventional when you're just sitting with your Bible in your room, but you can do it out walking or running or in the car, anywhere at all, cooking, baking. So it's been really good just to be reminded of it. Yeah.
Hi. This weekend I've learnt that when I'm filled with the Spirit, I have more self-discipline to spend time with God, and it's something which comes as a priority in my heart, and that's what I've learned this weekend as I continue to ask God to fill me with the Spirit.
Alright, what was my question? What did I learn this week?
What did you learn this week, Duncan?
I learned that it's important to spend time with God because it builds your relationship with Him, and yeah, don't beat yourself up about it when you miss it, and yeah, just try and keep discipline in doing it, and you'll grow immensely. So yeah.
That's just immature.
Thanks, Dan.
Sorry, bro.
That was very good.
Thank you. Flamenco.
To go.
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
What did I say?
Whatever you're going to say.
About what?
Question.
What's the question? What have I learned about time in with God? Well,
Oh, stop and remind us.
Till 3!
The bicycle!